It all started with a whisper from the void, a subtle anomaly that flickered across the screens of astronomers worldwide. Not a dramatic explosion or a celestial fanfare, but a quiet, unassuming detection that would soon unravel into one of the most captivating mysteries in modern astronomy. Picture this. On July 1st, 2025, the NASA-funded ATLAS survey telescope in Chile picked up a faint streak against the starry backdrop. At first glance, it seemed like just another comet hurtling through space. But as data poured in and orbits were calculated, the truth emerged. This wasn't from our solar system at all. Dubbed 3I/ATLAS, or C/2025N1, it was confirmed as the third interstellar object ever detected entering our cosmic neighborhood, following in the enigmatic footsteps of 1I/Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I/Borisov in 2019. And unlike its predecessors, 3I/Atlas arrived with a flare that demanded attention. An expansive coma and a dusty tail stretching at least 35,000 miles long, as revealed by early observations. But what if there's more to this visitor than meets the eye? What if this interstellar wanderer isn't just a chunk of ice and rock, but something engineered, something aware? Stick with me as we dive deeper into this cosmic enigma, peeling back layers of data and speculation that could redefine our place in the universe. By the end, you'll see why 3I/ATLAS might be the key to unlocking secrets we've only dreamed of, or feared. Let's rewind to that initial discovery moment, because it's the spark that ignited global fascination. The ATLAS, Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, telescope, designed primarily to hunt for Earth-threatening asteroids, scanned the southern skies as it does every night. On that fateful July evening, it captured images of a blurry object moving at an astonishing speed, over 100,000 miles per hour relative to the Sun. Initial calculations suggested a hyperbolic orbit, the telltale sign of an interstellar interloper unbound by our Sun's gravity. By July 2nd, 2025, the Minor Planet Center officially confirmed it. 3I/ATLAS was from beyond, originating from the depths of interstellar space, perhaps ejected from another star system billions of years ago. Unlike Oumuamua, which was cigar-shaped and tumbled silently without a visible coma, or Borisov, which sported a classic cometary tail, 3I/ATLAS presented a hybrid mystery. Its coma, a hazy envelope of gas and dust, glowed faintly in telescopes, and its tail extended dramatically, hinting at volatile ices sublimating under solar heat. Yet early spectroscopic analysis from ground-based observatories like those in Hawaii showed unusual chemical signatures, higher than expected levels of carbon monoxide and hints of complex organics that didn't quite match known cometary compositions. Astronomers buzzed with excitement. This was a rare chance to study an object from another stellar nursery up close. But as the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, humanity's most advanced orbital observatory launched in 2021 and fully operational since 2022, swung its mirrors toward 3I/ATLAS, the data began to paint a picture that was equal parts awe-inspiring and unsettling. What if this isn't just a natural relic? What if its path, its behavior, suggests something more deliberate? Hold on, because we're just getting started on this journey through the stars. To truly appreciate the intrigue surrounding 3I/ATLAS, we need to contextualize it against its interstellar siblings. Remember 1I/Oumuamua? Discovered on October 19th, 2017, by the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii, it was the first confirmed interstellar object. Shaped like an elongated cigar, roughly 800 meters long, it tumbled end over end, accelerating unexpectedly as it swung past the Sun. Behavior attributed to outgassing of hidden ices, though some speculated alien origins due to its lack of a visible coma. It zipped through our system at 196,000 miles per hour, never to return, leaving debates raging in scientific circles. Then came 2I/Borisov, spotted on August 30th, 2019, by amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov in Crimea. This one was unmistakably cometary, with a bright tail and coma, composed of materials similar to our own solar system's comets, but with elevated carbon monoxide levels, suggesting it formed in a cold, distant environment around a red dwarf star. It passed closest to the Sun in December 2019 and fragmented partially in 2020, providing a treasure trove of data via telescopes like Hubble. Fast forward to 2025, and 3I/ATLAS enters the scene. Larger than Oumuamua, estimated at up to 1 kilometer in diameter, and slower in its approach, allowing for extended observation. As of September 15, 2025, it's still visible from Earth, though it will dip behind the Sun by late September, re-emerging in November for further study. JWST's near-infrared camera, NIRCAM, and mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, have already captured stunning details. The comet's glow reveals water ice, carbon dioxide, and those puzzling polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, organic molecules considered building blocks of life. But here's where the engagement ramps up. What if these aren't random? What if 3I/ATLAS's composition and trajectory hint at artificial refinement? Don't click away yet. The deeper we go, the more the puzzle pieces connect in ways that could blow your mind. One of the most compelling aspects of 3I/ATLAS is its trajectory, a path so precise it borders on the improbable. Interstellar objects typically barrel into our system on random hyperbolic orbits, influenced by the gravitational whims of distant stars. Oumuamua came from the direction of Vega, Borisov from Cassiopeia. 3I/ATLAS, however, traces back toward the constellation of Aquarius, potentially from a star system like TRAPPIST-1, known for its habitable zone exoplanets. Its entry velocity was about 26 kilometers per second, slower than Oumuamua's 26.3 kilometers per second, but still unbound. What sets it apart is the smoothness of its journey. It skirted past Jupiter in August 2025 without major perturbations, using the gas giant's gravity for a subtle slingshot that aligned it perfectly for a close Earth approach in early 2026. Statisticians at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory ran simulations. The odds of such an efficient path through our system's debris fields, radiation zones, and planetary alignments without intervention are astronomically low, less than 1 in 10 to the 12th power, according to preliminary models shared at the American Astronomical Society's virtual meeting in August 2025. It's like threading a needle through a cosmic haystack. JWST's tracking data shows no erratic tumbling, instead a stable rotation every 8 hours, as if stabilized. And those thermal emissions? MIRI detected rhythmic heat pulses, not the chaotic bursts from sublimating ice, but patterned like a metronome, every 147 seconds. Cross-referenced with archival data, this echoes a faint signal glimpsed in Oumuamua's wake just before it exited in 2018. Coincidence or connection? As we unravel this, imagine the implications. If 3I/ATLAS is more than natural, what message does it carry? Keep watching. The revelations build to a crescendo you won't want to miss. Delving deeper into JWST's observations, the data gets even more tantalizing. Launched on December 25, 2021, and positioned at the L2 Lagrange point 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, JWST has revolutionized our view of the cosmos with its 6.5-meter mirror and infrared capabilities. For 3I/ATLAS, it conducted a multi-hour stare in late July 2025, revealing hyper-reflective surfaces that bounce back 90% of incoming light, far higher than typical comets like Halley, about 4%. Spectrographic analysis identified exotic materials, alloys of silicon and rare earth elements not commonly found in natural bodies, plus those PAHs in structured layers. Inside, hints of hollow cavities suggest internal compartments, perhaps for instrumentation or propulsion. But the real shocker? That recurring electromagnetic signal at low bandwidth, pulsing in a sequence that mimics pulsar rhythms, yet lacks a natural source. Pulsars are neutron stars spinning rapidly, emitting beams like lighthouses. But 3I/ATLAS has no such core. Independent researchers using open-source data from JWST's public archive, released in August 2025, noted the signal's evolution. It intensified as the object neared Mars in mid-August, then modulated in response to solar flares. Even more intriguing, a brief spike coincided with JWST's first lock-on, as if acknowledging observation. This isn't just data, it's dialogue. Tie this to Oumuamua's fleeting signal, detected by the Arecibo telescope before its 2023 collapse, and patterns emerge. Borisov had no such emissions, but 3IATLAS amplifies them. Speculation abounds in online forums and podcasts. Is this a probe? A scout? The European Space Agency, ESA, in a July 2025 press release, urged calm, stating it's a natural comet, but leaked memos from their Gaia mission team hint at anomalous stability. As we connect these dots, the story shifts from curiosity to caution. Stay tuned for the theories that could change everything. Building on this foundation, let's explore the hypothesis that has astronomers and enthusiasts alike on edge. Could 3I/ATLAS be an advanced artifact? Official NASA statements as of September 2025 emphasize its cometary nature, with outgassing explaining any accelerations. Yet private analyses from institutions like the SETI Institute, which ramped up monitoring post-discovery, detect no biological signatures but plenty of artificial ones. The object's size, refined to 800 to 1,200 meters via radar bounces from Goldstone Deep Space Communications Complex, allows for complex internals. Fractal patterns in its surface, visible in JWST's high-res images, resemble neural networks or quantum circuits, evolving subtly over weeks. From July to September 2025, the reflectivity shifted by 5%, as if reconfiguring. This adaptability echoes theories of von Neumann probes, self-replicating machines theorized by physicist John von Neumann in the 1940s, capable of exploring galaxies by building copies. If 3I/ATLAS is such a device, its learning from our system could mean it's adapting to us. Animal behavior anomalies reported in August 2025, migratory birds in the southern hemisphere veering off course, whales altering songs, coincide with its pulses per data from the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Geologists noted microtremors along fault lines sinking to the 147-second rhythm. Is Earth responding, or is 3I/ATLAS influencing? The portal hypothesis, popularized in a 2025 Archive preprint by theoretical physicists, suggests it's a wormhole generator with JWST detecting microlensing, light bending around invisible warps. Temporal drifts in spectral data imply time dilation effects straight out of general relativity. If true, 3I/ATLAS isn't traveling, it's folding space. But why here? Why now? The answers lie ahead. Don't stop now. The climax approaches. As observations accumulate, the narrative takes a darker turn with unexpected events. In early August 2025, telescopes in Chile and Hawaii recorded a minor course correction in 3I/ATLAS, a 0.1-degree shift unaccounted for by gravity or wind. NASA's orbital debris program ruled out collisions. Instead, it aligned closer to Earth's orbit, projected for a 0.5 astronomical unit flyby in March 2026. This sparked emergency briefings at the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs. Meanwhile, cryptographers at universities like MIT analyzed the pulses using AI models trained on linguistic datasets. They uncovered embedded sequences, Fibonacci numbers, golden ratios, primes, universal constants appearing in DNA, galaxies, and human art. The signal varied with Earth's radio chatter, peaking during major broadcasts like the 2025 Olympics closing ceremony. A chilling match, a pulse disruption aligned with JWST's infrared scan, suggesting detection. Adding fuel, PAHs on its shell are prebiotic, precursors to life, structured too purely for nature, per a September 2025 Nature Astronomy paper. Could it be a seed ship dispersing life? With 3 interstellar visitors now, patterns emerge. Oumuamua scouted passively. Borisov tested reactions with its tail. 3I/ATLAS interacts actively. JWST's latest, from September 10, 2025, shows surface changes and a secondary signal beaming outward toward Ophiuchus, home to potential habitable stars. Is it reporting? Calling? The Antarctic incident in late August, a microwave burst detected by high-altitude balloons sinking with seismic rumbles, hints at terrestrial effects. Frequencies match 3I/ATLAS's, raising questions of hidden activations under ice. Pushing boundaries, consider the lock and key theory gaining traction in fringe, yet credible circles. Oumuamua as the lock, inert, assessing our tech via passive flyby. 3I/ATLAS as the key, active, unlocking responses. Supporting evidence? A 2025 magnetosphere oscillation, timed to its signal, disrupted satellites for 6 minutes, per ESA reports. Voyager 1 and 2, still operational at 24 billion kilometers out, emitted anomalous data bursts, decoding ongoing at JPL. Ancient alignments add mystique, overlaying 3I/ATLAS's path on Babylonian star maps shows spirals mirroring cave art from Lascaux to Nazca, per a controversial Antiquity Journal article. Ritualistic, encoded history. The moon signal in mid-August, intercepted by a SpaceX satellite, targeted lunar mascons, dense anomalies possibly from ancient impacts or artifacts. Decoded as multidimensional commands, it fuels speculation of lunar activations. A covert military flyby in September 2025 went dark near the object, recording an energy lattice before silence, mimicry in the last frame. Now the ultimate question, what if 3I/ATLAS isn't accidental? Awakened by our signals like the Arecibo message of 1974 reaching it? Its emissions could jam instruments, as seen in Australian telescope meltdowns. Global sinks, volcanoes resonating, animals navigating anew, suggest Earth remembers an ancient pattern. If it's a guardian, probe, or gateway, we've triggered it. Not watching us, but heralding something greater. As 3I/ATLAS fades behind the sun, the universe listens. What comes next? This is no end. It's an invitation to wonder, question, explore. Thank you for joining this cosmic odyssey. Subscribe for updates on what unfolds in November 2025 and beyond.